zoom this out. Man got her down in this little basin. There's signatures from 1964 in here. You know it's old because it got the peace symbol. There's names in here right underneath this little ledge. We got our bow shot a little forky this morning that ran by with 3 does. Was it 3 does or 2? It was 2 does. It ran by with 2 does. But they ran in this real thick stuff, so we're going to try to get up on top. We ran into like 4 hunters that we seen. We didn't run into them, but we seen 4 of the hunters. So I'll keep you updated. Came from way over there. Actually down there. Came all the way up here. There's a whole bunch of sign right here. This looks real good up here. There's another ridge right here. I'm gonna peek over the other side and see if we can see anything. Glass anything up on that side. Yeah. I don't know, that dude's right in line with yeah. Just keep an eye on where he's going. Hoping. It's a buck right there. Little forky. 400 yards away. He just crossed that opening. But there's a dude standing right there behind him. So we're just gonna keep eyes, see where he's gonna go. Meh. Yeah. That thing's big, dude. Dude, he's big. He's big, dude. He's gonna come up right here.
Mm-hmm. It might come in the side.
Look at it. Look at this. Look at this right here. Look. I don't know.
That thing's big. You think he's gonna come up in the saddle?
He might. I want to watch him. I've never seen a bighorn sheep
Well,
standing there more majestic and crap.
By the tree. Oh, I see him.
Yeah.
He went down.
That's awesome, dude.
I didn't even know they had big ones.
We got a bighorn sheep cruising at us right now. Taking videos of him. He's on a walker right here. It's the first bighorn I've ever seen. He's all busted up. Man, it's a good one. It's only 25,000. He's at 120 yards right now. Zoom down. So me and Gunner just saw. He's seen long. What is it called? Bighorn sheep. He's seen them before. I've never seen them. And we seen, man, he was far away. I was on the phone with my dad, and I was like, he's saying he's seen a deer somewhere by that rock formation. I was like looking around trying to find the deer. I was like, oh, there he is right there. Big horn sheep. You'll see it on the videos. But we're in the saddle right now. Like here's the top, and there's the top, and there's just gradual saddle. Man, it's you can tell they come through here. We watch that ram come all the way up here. All the way up here. And it was 113 yards. I was like, you kidding me? First time seeing a ram. Now he's up there. We watched him climb the side of that mountain now. That was awesome. There's main gunners set up tonight. What's that guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 draws. They run down here. They all connect. So supposedly someone out here this evening killed a decent one. Or a good one. We didn't see though. That's what we heard. It's somewhere back here, so maybe this is the spot.
I think I'm using this right. Kane left me up here by myself. He went to go take a crap. So, we're still up. We're still up. Here. I haven't seen anything yet, but Kane's been gone for about 10 minutes. I think he'll be back soon. But I think I got this thing working.
Man, Gunner, haven't seen crap this evening. We've been all over these woods until we get up here and I look over. I'm like, hey, there's something way over there. You can probably tell what it is right now. Let me turn this down. Look at that. 6x6 bull elk. Crazy. That kind of looks weird when I zoom in. He's just chilling up there on the side of the hill. Me and Gunner just got on this ridge. Look at this. Pretty sure that's a 6x6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6x6 bull elk. It's on the side of the hill. Just by himself. Seen no deer this evening, but you see this giant elk.
He's a good one.
Yeah, he's running up to me. Turkey's probably saw us in a bright orange.
Turkey probably stop doing it.
Look at him, hold on. Oh, that's sick. Oh my god. Look.
Oh, that looks so good.
And he's gone.
Hopefully.
So yesterday, we walked. How long did we walk? How many miles was it?
So you walked 6, I walked 5.
Yeah, we walked 6 around the whole public land property. And, man, we saw everything that we didn't want to see. Maybe a mountain lion. We saw a bobcat, like 50 jakes. We saw 10 big bull elk. And we saw 2 mule deer. So we kind of just told ourselves they're not in the mountains. So we sat over this food plot for a little bit and nothing came out. We're like, man, we're still too high. And then as soon as we get down from there, we get into one of these food plots and we were just walking. And I was like, oh man, what is that over there? A group of mule deer, and there was a good buck with them. And there was actually 2 bucks. We didn't know that until after I shot. So, Gunner stayed at the spot and scope, watched them. I took off, right, I dropped my pack, and I just had my gun with me, and I took off. And then I thought there was one draw I had to cross, just easy draw, maybe pop up right there. I'm on them. Well, it ended up being 2 ravines, like straight down, straight up. And it was terrible to cross, but I ended up crossing them. You could tell they're down there bedded, and that's where they're at. They're in these draws, and they come out in the evenings and in the mornings and eating this low stuff. I came out, and there's still a hill between me and them, which worked out perfectly. So then I crashed over the hill and got behind this evergreen tree, and I peeked around on the right side, and there was 2 does staring at me. Gunner seen them, and then I was like, okay. So I went to the left side. I put my bipods down on my rifle, and then I sat down, and I was inching to the left and to the left, and then all of a sudden, boom! Gunshot. It was where we're basically sitting at now. Boom! Gunshot. We're like, what the crap? So I was like, crap. So then I scooted over real quick, and then he took off down. Well, this whole time we're talking about MOA. So I took my phone. I had my little like dope chart. We never even used the MOA before, and it's probably not smart to use it on a mule deer, on your first mule deer. But I did it, and it told me 200 yards, sighted in at 100. At 200, it was 250. It was 2 MOA. I was like, man, that seems like a lot, but whatever. So I get ready, and I shot. Boom! Dust cloud, 2 feet over his back. I was like, crap. So he took off running. So I flipped it back down to 0, and then he was probably around 200 something again. And I just like crouched down, and he was, so you're me, and he was like this right here. And then I was aiming right at his chest, and then boom, and then it was like the 6 of them. And so I seen the little buck. He took off with the rest of them, and then my buck ran to the draw, and then he never came out. It's like, oh, sweet. So I go back to Gunner. I didn't even look for the buck yet. I go back to Gunner, and he's carrying my stuff down. He's like, oh my God, this stuff's heavy. He was carrying all my stuff. So then we ended up crossing a ravine only once, because we went down far enough where it wasn't 2 ravines, it was 1. We got up there, and then his flashlight's dying. My flashlight kind of sucks, and there was no blood anywhere. I'm like, what? Yeah. Oh yeah. His phone was dead. Mine was at 3%. So my dad's calling me. He's like, did you find the deer? I was like, no, not yet. I said, there's no blood or nothing. So, oh, that's not good. He thought I didn't kill it. I knew. Me and him both heard it hit. We were sitting there, and then Gunner ended up finding it a little farther down. It was no blood. It hit him real high in the back. So my gun's off, or I just messed up completely. And hit him high in the back, and it hit the top of his lungs and came out, or it didn't come out, but it was near his butt cheek. My dad we met some real good dudes down at the camp. We're at the parking lot, and they're camping there. And they had a game cart, and they said it's a lot easier than packing out. So my dad, he had to walk, like a mile and a half or whatever, back here with a game cart. And he's been gimped up for the past week, 2 weeks. So then we finally get back there, or he's headed our way. My phone dies. I can't drop a pin where we're out in Onyx, and he can't see our location because my phone's dead. So we're like, crap. So then we start dragging it. We're like, oh, that's too heavy. So all right, let's gut it. So we gutted it, and then I was like, I'm gonna Cameron Haynes this on my shoulders. I'm gonna take it all the way back. I ain't that strong. I got on my shoulders for a good maybe 80 yards. And then I was like, yep, that's enough. So I threw him off to a bush, and I threw my bag down. So we'll come back tomorrow and deal with it. Hopefully the coyotes didn't get to him. Well then, right around that time, started walking down, and my dad was right around the corner. So we ended up loading it up, and then we ended up getting it out, thankfully. And then we just got it all quartered up, and it was the most meat we've ever took off a deer. Like, it was, the only thing that was left was the spine. That was crazy. So yeah, so now we're trying to get Gunner, which we're gonna go to the spot where that little bug, where I killed yesterday, and there's a little bug with him. Well, then there's 2 other dudes set it up right there. Now, like really right where I was sitting at when I shot him. And it was the same truck as from yesterday. So we think the dudes that shot something over here, I don't know if they missed or what, they probably saw me shoot that deer over there. So now they're, oh, we'll go over there. So now they're back over there where we were. So we're out in the middle, it's open. to ride another draw, so hopefully see something. I didn't realize we're next to a whole family of prairie dogs. They're everywhere. One's standing up.
There's so many down here.
It's right there somewhere. Push to the right. See him running up there. One's barking at Gunner. I don't even see him. You hear them all.